Hi, and welcome to my site. I decided to make this video while I wait for my daughter. She's in karate class, taekwondo class, and that's one of the nice things that when you work from home is that you get a chance to make these kind of videos while you take your kids to their activities, and you kill two birds at the same time. It also reflects the power of technology, where you can record yourself with the message that you're feeling and that you're thinking at the present time, and you don't have to wait to edit, to write it, or anything like that. You've gotten a chance to look at a lot of the videos on how I believe that the game is rigged, and how some people are taking advantage of the system, whether it be school loans, whether it be the banking industry, mortgages, real estate, whether it is politicians taking kickbacks to create loopholes in the laws, where there is the various videos that you've seen on the various topics. I'm looking at the newspaper, at the local newspaper, that says the middle class being squeezed. New York City life costs 14% more than they did last year. And it gives you a breakdown of everyday expenses that have gone up. Orange juice has gone from $4.94 to $5.39. Half a gallon of milk has gone from $2.47 to $2.99. 2-liter Coke has gone from $2 to $2.29. Loaf of bread has gone from $2.28 to $2.89. It also has there's also an article that mentions how seniors are going back to work who were already retired. And it says, this is a striking example of a generational change in the U.S. workforce. The mass return of older employees who must supplement their retirement income. In other words, the baby boomer generation was promised that if they worked for 40 years, were loyal to companies, there would be a retirement at the end of their working life. Through various systems and for various reasons, the system is no longer able to provide that for a lot of seniors. It is my goal, it is my purpose, it is my passion to try to help the baby boomer generation utilize modern day technology to generate an extra income from home. I'm not saying that I'm going to help people become millionaires, but if I can help somebody who put in their 40 years, is already retired, can't make ends meet, I want to be able to help that person make anywhere between $500 to $1,000 working from home. If I can do that, I've accomplished my mission. Another article here, being that is May of 2011, it says Exxon, the first quarter of this year, profits topped by $10 billion. Now, my point is not so much to mention how much they made, but how they made it. They didn't charge any one customer $10 billion. Exxon generated this income over first 4 months of 2011 through selling 1 gallon of gas at a time at $3.37 or $3.69, whatever the price of the gallon was. And that's a metaphor for you, or an example that it doesn't take much for you to generate extra income. On the internet, just like in everyday businesses, it's about selling a needed product or service to large numbers of people. Once again, Exxon didn't sell $10 billion to one person. They sold it nationwide or worldwide. And that's how they made that profit in the first 4 quarters. Another example of that is a company by the name of Netflix, which most people are familiar with. They charge $8 a month for their service. Yet the owner took home last year in 2010 somewhere around $52 million, if I remember correctly, somewhere along those lines. My point is that by learning to create a few websites, by learning to provide an answer to a lot of people who want to work from home, want to create extra income, have a computer at home, already know how to navigate the internet, or have already purchased stuff from home, they can learn to sell something from home that generates between $10, $15, $20. And by you helping them solve their problem, you can also help solve your problem. I also have another article here that I'm also reading at the same time. It says naming the culprits in the financial crisis. You've probably noticed that even though most people lost 1/3 of their pension on August 2008, even though countrywide, or those people that took out mortgages in 2005, 2006, 2007, 80% of those people put into an 80-20 mortgage, meaning they took out 2 mortgages so that they can qualify. Also, a lot of people put into just 2 mortgages so they can pay just the interest only, or make the minimum payment. A lot of those people are underwater now. Most have lost their homes, ruined their credit, are going to lose their down payment and whatever amount of payments they made. But I have yet to read an executive from Wall Street, from any of the major banks, that have gone to jail over this matter. In the early 80s, there was the S&L crisis, the Keating Five, where some of the bank's owners got together, made loans to their friends, then their friends made a kickback through different contributions, paying the company vacation, different things. The money came, the portion of the money was kicked back to the bank presidents and owners, and then the people defaulted on those loans. Those loans were backed up by the FDIC. The FDIC gets their money from taxpayers and other depositors who deposit their money in the various banks. So in other words, in that case, they literally stole the money because they took out loans knowing that they were going to default on them sooner or later. This new crisis is not about somebody stealing the money outright. To me, it seems like a lot of companies like Countrywide actually were providing a service or a product, but that service or product was rigged to fail from the get-go. Yet at the same time, the CEOs were earning billions and millions of dollars in profit by selling those loans. So yes, they didn't do anything illegal. They didn't steal from anyone. They provided a product or service. But the manner in which they provided the product or service was doomed to fail from the get-go. But yet, they still got paid the millions of dollars in bonuses to sell these products and services. And I have yet to see one major bank, Countrywide CEO, be sent to jail. And probably I won't see it. But the point is that they did it as a group. They did it through a network. They did it through taking advantage of people's ignorance, technology, laws, loopholes in the laws. And my point to you is that you can do the same. Not to steal from anybody, not to do anybody harm, but to utilize technology, Facebook, Twitter, MySpace, LinkedIn, email, to use video like I'm using now, to get the message across, and to teach other people how they can utilize their computer from home to sell a product or a service that helps other people. Right now, the need is growing and it's going to get a lot worse before it gets better. So a lot more people are going to fall into the gap where they're being pressured to find ways to generate an income. My point to you is that some people may call that a crisis. Actually, it is a crisis and it's not a crisis. It all depends how you look at it. I see it as an opportunity for you to learn to solve your money problems by thinking and acting like a bank. Setting up your own business, private ownership, utilizing leverage through technology, video marketing, email marketing, social websites, social marketing sites, making sure it's automated, being able to charge $10, $15, $20 for your product or service, sometimes more, but do it in a way that helps other people also solve their problem. So through the product or service that you offer, not only are you going to educate people, but you're also helping yourself solve your financial problems. And that's my goal, that's my strategy, and I hope that you can see from the previous videos how the system is rigged in such a way that is set up almost for you to lose. Why? Because these people have set up a system through loopholes, political contributions, what have you, where they have an advantage to generate large amounts of income and leave the taxpayer holding the bag. Well, I'm here to say that the computer has leveled the playing field, and information can help you to generate an extra income from home. If you agree with this and you want to help other people while at the same time helping yourself, please click the link below and it'll throw you into my offer site where I have an irresistible offer for you to get more details on how you can learn to make an income from home. Take care. Have a great day. Once again, my name is Gilbert Bello, and hope to see you on the inside. Take care.